Yo, what is good? Ben from Lover of Tech. Welcome back to the channel to another unboxing video. And this one, man, it's a budget smartphone on the Android side, but this is from Infinix. This is my first Infinix product on the channel. This is the Infinix Zero 8, and they're labeling this as a $250 flagship phone, but at a budget price. That's a very interesting one, man. And you know, we've tested many budget phones within that price range of like $200 to $300 and $400 and $300. So when they reached out, man, to send this over, shout out to them for doing that, man. I was like, you know what, strike my interest, man. I've seen a couple of products over in, you know, Africa and Asia, especially with the Infinix brand. And I thought, you know what, it'd be interesting for me to give it a try and see what's good with it, man. So brand new, sealed in a box, we are gonna unbox this. And as you know, with my raw unboxings, man, it's different to my first impressions. I really just want to see how the product feels like in the hand and how it makes, you know, just the feel of it. So we're gonna unbox it and we're gonna get straight into it and kind of break down a couple of specs and stuff on it. So hey, damn, this is what's always fun about these unscripted unboxings. Let's see, let's get into it, man. Infinix Zero 8. All right. Don't be stubborn now. I really like the packaging. I have to admit, I like the packaging. The packaging makes it seem very swagged out and very, you know, like all the different rainbow kind of effects through it. I really like that, man. And already it's just pointing out some key features to you already, man. A 90 hertz, 6.85 inch full high definition smooth display. Now, I'm guessing it's going to be based off either a TFT or an LCD panel IPS base. I doubt it's going to be OLED, especially at that price. You've got a quad camera system, 64 megapixels, 48 megapixels, and also you've got the ultra night camera. The processor, which is the MediaTek Helio G90T. So a bit of a tongue twister, but 128 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 4,500 milliamp hour battery with 33 watt supercharge. That I'm definitely going to be testing. You know me, I love a good charging test on the channel, and it looks to be a dual SIM phone. So yeah, we're gonna put this down here right next to it for now. Get into the box. See what's inside here. You've got the SIM ejector tool right here, cool. And you've got some stuff in here as well. Super comprehensive app, all right. Infinix app, I guess. You've got some stickers, cool. You've got a screen protector, okay, cool. I dig that. There's a plastic screen protector that comes in there that you gotta, looks like obviously apply yourself. I'll see if there is one already pre-applied. And then you've got these fancy color changing stickers on there. 08 Infinix if you just now, cool. Put this to the side. We'll come back to those in a moment. And you do get a case in there. I always appreciate when there's a case that comes in and you can protect the phone straight away without having to worry about buying one. What other accessories do you get in there? You get earphones. Okay, so it's a 3.5 millimeter headphone. So it does come with a 3.5 millimeter headphone port, but we're gonna do a roundup of the phone in a minute. You've got the USB-C, good, to USB-A cable. And you've got the 33 watt fast charger that comes in there as well. Now we've obviously got the accessories out of the way, which are really good actually. Case, charger, charging cable, and earphones for the 3.5 millimeter headphone port. Let's come back to the center and let's really look at this, the Infinix Zero 8. We're gonna do the peeling proceedings, all clean. And I believe it's dual SIM as well, which is really good. You know me, I'm a big fan of dual SIM. Let's look at this nice colorway finish. This is very, very interesting. Just how it just changes off the color. And this is obviously known as the silver diamond color. Yeah, this is really nice. Oh, it's a really nice matte finish as well. I dig that. Glossy frame, catches fingerprints, but this back finish and this diamond shape for the camera housing is very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so power button, which I believe also acts as a fingerprint scanner. Volume rocker, not buttons, but volume rocker, not as individual buttons. Headphone port at the bottom. We'll test if it's a dual speaker system, and you've got dual cameras at the front. All right, let's power this on. Hopefully there is a better battery in there. Yep, Infinix, powered by Android. So already the screen is catching a lot of fingerprints, so 100% would recommend putting that screen protector that comes with it on, which is something I will most likely do a bit later. So it's XOS, Infinix OS. All right, let's go to doesn't seem to have English United Kingdom. All right, we're in the home screen. Brightness level is actually decent. There's a quick swipe into I'll bring this down a bit. Yeah, okay, cool. It's going to be interesting because I've never used the OS before based on Android 10. I don't know if there's a dark mode. Let's go into display. There is a dark theme. Cool. Display and activity. Then you've got the screen refresh rate, which is obviously 90 Hertz, which is awesome to see. 60 Hertz for longer battery life, or auto switch depending on actual usage, which is interesting. It's adaptive. Tells you the brightness level. System. So yeah, this is interesting. I'm gonna need more time with it. It's my first time using an Infinix product. It's bringing up a lot of prompts and whatnot. So far, it does feel quite zippy, which is a good sign. Okay. So a quick rundown of the specs of it, and we are looking at, in terms of obviously the battery, 4,500 milliamp hour battery, and you've got that with the 33 watt fast charging. You've got the cameras. So the camera is looking like a quad system. So 64 megapixels, f1.9 aperture, and also 1/1.73 inch sensor size. Obviously, I'm sure it does pixel binning 4:1 to 16 megapixels with face detection, autofocus, as it's saying, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and then you've got the illustrious 2 megapixel depth sensors, which yeah, we're gonna test it and see how that holds up. It does look to be recording in 4K UHD 60 frames a second. The selfie camera is 48 megapixels for the main selfie camera, which is interesting. And then you've got an 8 megapixel ultra wide for the selfie. Now, I'm usually not a fan of the pill shape, but when it comes up the function of an ultra wide, I forgive it a bit more because there's more functionality. If that second pill shaped camera was a 2 megapixel depth, that would be like waste of time. So I'm interested to see how that holds up and whatnot. Obviously, in terms of the internal specs, we are looking at the MediaTek Helio G90T based on a 12 nanometer architecture. Obviously, it's octa-core as well. And you've got 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of internal storage. And you've got a dedicated micro SD card slot in there. This is an interesting phone, $250. I'm going to definitely pitch it against the Pixel 4a, no doubt. That's been the baseline budget smartphone. Where does this undercut it? 6.58 inches. And also when you're looking at the display as well, it is obviously based on an IPS LCD display at 90 Hertz and is full high definition at 2460 by 1080p. And it's a 6.58 inch display. It feels good. It does feel good. It feels interesting. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to put it through its paces. I'm going to give it a chance, keep an open mind. First Infinix products, but already I think obviously the 90 Hertz display really does help the perceived speed of it. And obviously having the 8 gigabytes of RAM, 100% definitely helps that as well. So yeah, it's it's good. It seems good. It feels all right. It doesn't feel too bad. It feels decent. It does feel decent. So yeah, breaks down the specs here. XOS based on Android, Dolphin version 7.00, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 48 megapixel dual camera for the selfie, quad camera 64 megapixels, processor, Helio G90. Yep, this is a great breakdown. Nice, straight to it. Obviously you've got dual SIM, 2 IMEIs. Yeah, this is decent. That is it, man. Not to waste much more of your time. It's left me with a decent first impression. I cannot lie to you, man. This is the Infinix Zero 8. Shout out to them for sending this over. We're gonna run it through its paces, man. And we will do first impressions. We'll try and get a camera test in there. We'll do a charging comparison in there as well. Run it through its paces, man. And I'll give you my verdict and a full review of the Infinix Zero 8. That's it for me, man. Ben from Lover of Tech. If you enjoy videos like this, you know exactly what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you're part of Team TLS to Tech Love Squad so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. I hope you're all safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.